afternoon. We kindly request that all attendees maintain audience etiquette by silencing and putting away their phones during the ceremony. This ensures that everyone can fully engage in the monumentous occasion without distractions. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, please rise for the singing of the national anthem by the senior class members of the River Hill Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Thank you. You all may be seated. At this time, I would like to invite Rashab Jain to the stage for our official graduation welcome.
Family, friends, faculty, distinguished guests, and the River Hill class of 2025, welcome to our graduation. Most of us probably don't remember the moment it all started. Maybe it was a nervous strut into freshman orientation, or a wake-up call when we realized our parking lot was somehow more horrifying than GTA. But what we do remember are the turning points, the insane overtime wins, the elation when failed experiments turned into new discoveries, and of course, the shared bliss when we realized that LeBron wasn't actually retiring. What makes this class special, though, is that through every endeavor we've pursued, we have always recognized the beauty of hard work, for that is what defines success. However, we must remember that these successes are not just for ourselves. Each of us have special individuals in our lives, those who would drop everything to lift us up, those who have never wavered in their belief of our dreams, those who have stood by us through every single setback. So if you ever feel like you're not enough, think of those who have always seen your worth. Honor their faith in you. Do it for them. Though always remember what my wise friend Bowden once taught me. You are not a slacker if you cut yourself some slack. Actually, Bill Gates said that, but they're essentially the same person. Rather than simply working towards an end goal, relish the little things. Sipping a great cup of coffee, blasting your favorite song in the car with the windows down, or laughing on hour's end with a close friend. So, class of 2025, be unique, be memorable, be confident, and be proud. Stay hungry, but always stay a bit foolish, too. Thank you, and enjoy the celebration of the River Hill class of 2025. Now please welcome Charan Bala and Sarah Khan to the podium to introduce our platform guests.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sarah Khan.
And my name is Charan Bala.
At this time, we would like to recognize and thank some special individuals without whose hard work we would not have received such an exceptional education. Guests, as you are introduced, please stand to be recognized.
The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive.
Dr. Lin Feng Chen, Vice Chair, Howard County Board of Education.
Mr. James Abasiolu, Student Member, Howard County Board of Education.
Mr. William J. Barnes, Superintendent, Howard County Public School System.
Dr. Carly Turner Little, Deputy Superintendent, Howard County Public School System.
Dr. John DeFato, Principal, River Hill High School.
The Honorable Katie Fry Hester, Maryland State Senator, District 9.
The Honorable Dr. Clarence Lamb, Maryland State Senator, District 12.
The Honorable Vanessa E. Atterbury, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Jessica Feldmark, Maryland State Delegate, District 12A.
The Honorable Jen Terrasa, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Chow Wu, Maryland State Delegate, District 9A.
The Honorable Natalie Ziegler, Maryland State Delegate, District 9A.
The Honorable Deb Young, Howard County Council Member, District 4.
Mr. Robert Motley, Director of High Schools.
Mr. Dwayne Williams, Principal, Homewood High School.
And now for our assistant principals, Mrs. Allison Valinsky, Mr. Rick Robb, Ms. Farah Johar, and Mr. Jimmy Creighton, Athletics and Activities Manager.
And our Class of 2025 Teacher of the Year, Mr. David Clifford. Our Class of 2025 sponsors, Dulce Sweetie and Eliana Ayuk. And finally, teachers Callie Casper and Jessica Nichols.
Thank you. Now please give a warm welcome to Ariella Schulterbrandt to give to the stage for a reflection speech.
Years ago, we walked through the doors of River Hill, slightly terrified, clutching our treasure maps and searching for the right classrooms. I remember feeling overwhelmed and going to the wrong classroom, only to be redirected by a teacher. Thank you, Mr. Cecil. We navigated a maze of hallways, endured lunch lines that moved slowly, and faced meals that were sometimes, well, a mystery. We all were worried about fitting in and finding our place. And now here we are, dressed like academic wizards ready to take on the world. If this moment feels surreal, that's because it is. Somewhere between homecoming, AP exams, prom, and even a lockdown due to a hoax, we became something more than just students. We became a community. We've survived midterms and finals. We've endured sleepless nights studying, battled group projects, and finished book discussions that we at times didn't quite do the reading for. Teachers, we know you saw through us. But beyond the grades, we learned something valuable: resilience. Resilience isn't just about pushing through. It's about leaning on others and about showing up even when it's hard. I would say that over time, we became a garden, each of us a different kind of plant. Some of us are mighty oaks, steady and unshakable. Others are quick and clever Venus flytraps, thinking on unpredictability. Some are orchids, thoughtful and intricate. And others are wildflowers, blooming wherever life takes them. Yet we've all been rooted in the same River Hills soil, nurtured by friends, teachers, sheer grit, and probably enough caffeine to power a small city. Today we stand tall, ready to face the storms and the unpredictable seasons of life. Some seasons will be bright and full of possibility. Others will be cold and full of uncertainty. But every season has its purpose. Even winter prepares the soil for the bloom that comes next. And now, as we step beyond the River Hill Garden, we take with us the friendships, the lessons, the memories. We carry the moments that made us laugh until we couldn't breathe, and the ones that proved just how strong we really are. Through nourishment, we grew to become the stunning plants we are now. Most of all, we carry the knowledge that we are resilient and we did this together. So, class of 2025, be the kind of tree that offers shade to others. Bloom boldly and never let the storms shake our River Hill roots. And even if you ever are feeling like a lost seed floating in the wind, remember, even the tallest trees start small. You will stand strong because of your roots. Now we turn our treasure map schedules into the ultimate treasure, our diploma. Now let's go forth and bloom. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rahul Goyal. Today, we stand at the top of the hill, River Hill, not just as graduates, but as individuals who have climbed, stumbled, persevered, and triumphed. We have reached this peak together, and from here, as I look into a crowd donned with graduation gowns, FBLA stoles, or Honor Society cords, the view is breathtaking. I see a view filled with memories, laughter, and the echoes of the countless moments that have shaped us. I want to take this time to think about the journey that brought us here. We've navigated crowded hallways, tackled exams that pushed us to our limits, and somehow we survived the TikTok ban, for a couple hours at least. We've turned club promotions into an Olympic-level competition, flooding our student community Canvas announcements. We formed friendships that feel more like family. We watched the World Cup in class. And of course, we got a little too competitive with the music bingos at Friday lunches. But through it all, not only did we endure, but we soared. Like hawks, we faced every challenge with determination, every late night study session with grit, every college portal refresh with courage, and every moment of doubt with hope. Every time, we took one step up the hill. And now, as we stand here, we realize that reaching the top was never the final goal. Because what do hawks do when they reach the peak? They don't stop, they take flight. So today is not just about celebrating where we are, but about where we're going next. The world beyond River Hill is vast, filled with greater heights to conquer and new horizons to explore. But no matter where we go, college, careers, or adventures across the world, we take with us the lessons and spirit of River Hill, lessons of resilience, kindness, and the courage to always chase something greater. As we graduate, we carry with us not just diplomas, but direction, not just memories, but momentum. This milestone is not the end of our story, but the prologue to everything still to come. Because somewhere out there is a challenge that only you can overcome, a breakthrough only you can lead, and a story that only you can write. So I challenge us to embrace the unknown with open arms. Let's pursue dreams that scare us, take risks that challenge us, and rise from every setback stronger than before. The world is waiting for us, and we are more than ready. So while the top of the hill might be beautiful, it is just the beginning. So class of 2025, take it all in, breathe, feel it, and then let's fly. Congratulations and thank you. Now, please welcome Michael Gerdes to the stage to introduce our Teacher of the Year.
Hi, I'm Mr. Clifford's favorite student, and it is my pleasure to introduce him as our 2025 Teacher of the Year. Mr. Clifford is the type of teacher that you can tell truly cares about his subject and his students. He gets to know every student he comes across and shows that to everyone. I was lucky enough to meet him freshman year when I was in his biology class, and throughout my time in high school, even when I was not in his class, he was a great face to see around the building and has never missed an opportunity to ask me or another student how our days were going. This year, he even bought me my Yukon lanyard that I always wear after learning of my commitment to the school. He's a teacher who proves his dedication for his students over and over again. Part of what makes Mr. Clifford's class great is the community he has built within his room. As everyone walks in, he's always standing at the front, enthusiastically greeting everyone, usually with a fist bump or nickname like Big Mike. He has lots of group work, allowing for people to work with their friends or make new ones, and is always walking around class to talk to and help everyone. And anyone that's been in his class knows he loves to have music playing. From early 2000s hits to pop, punk, and country music, his classroom always has an amazing vibe. And days when we have lots of work to do, he'll pass around an animal collection for people to put on their desks for emotional support. Someone once said, the greatest asset of a school is the personality of its teachers, which would make Mr. Clifford the greatest asset to River Hill. Anyone who has taken a class with Mr. Clifford knows about his passion for science and the outdoors. Every day, no matter the lesson, he always brings amazing energy into it, showing his love for the subject he teaches. His love for animals is unparalleled, rivaled only by his hate for the spotted lanternfly. He loves to take his classes outside whenever he can, helping students get hands-on experience or just have a chance to experience the nice weather we have that day. From eating barbecue crickets to collecting air pollution from outside the school, each class keeps students looking forward to the next one. Many students have some of their best memories from his class, such as growing peas they had planted, performing experiments with food, or watching March Madness after their work was finished. Mr. Clifford's personality is why so many people, even after leaving his class, still love him and consider him one of the best parts of this school. All these reasons is why our class is proud to have chosen him as our Teacher of the Year. Thank you, Mr. Clifford, for all you've done, and to quote the dog you're named after, sometimes the biggest adventures begin with a small step. Our high school journey has been a big adventure, and I and many others are proud to say that it began freshman year with you. So without further ado, I would like to introduce our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Clifford.
Wow, thanks, Big Mike. You're the man. Good afternoon, everyone. Families, faculty, friends, but most of all, the graduating class of 2025. If you've ever sat in one of my classes, you probably know what I'm about to say. It's a great day to be a Hawk. And today, it really is a great day to be a Hawk. Because we're not just celebrating your achievements, we're honoring the journey that brought you here and the one that lies ahead. River Hill Class of 2025, it is an incredible honor to stand before you today as this year's Teacher of the Year. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. The recognition means more than I could express in words, not because of the title, but because of who it comes from. It comes from you guys. The students I've had the joy to teach, the privilege to guide, but more than anything, the opportunity to learn from. From day one, you all reminded me every single day why I love what I do. And I meant what I said at our spring pep rally. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Well, thanks to you guys, I've been on vacation every single day. So thank you. Speaking of vacation, if we've passed one another in the hallway, or if you've ever walked into my room or by my room, you've seen one of these. I've thrown a shaka, right? That's what this is. This shaka, it's a little hand sign. It's rooted in Hawaiian culture. It's my way of spreading positivity. Because what this means, it means take it easy, things are good, and life is good. It's more than just a gesture to me, it's a mindset. It's a reminder for me to stay grounded, to stay positive, and to carry yourself with kindness, and to share that kindness with the people around you. In a world that can feel a little heavy sometimes with its pressures, deadlines, and noise, the shaka is my way of saying to you guys, go slow, be patient, stay hopeful, and choose happiness. Now, Hawks, before you take off on your next flight, I want to leave you with one last science lesson. There won't be a quiz, I promise. I do want to remind you about symbiotic relationships, specifically the concept of mutualism and mutualistic relationships. Mutualism is when two organisms work together in a way that benefits them both. Take pollinators, for example, like bees and flowers, clownfish and sea anemones, like from Finding Nemo, or me and coffee. In mutualism, survival isn't a solo act. It's about connection. It's about cooperation, and it's nature's way of saying, we're better together. We survive because we have each other's backs. I want you to think about the people in your life who have had your back. Your parents or guardians, the ones who made sure you got out of the door on time and made it to first period. Your teachers and counselors who believed in your potential, maybe if you didn't always see it in yourself. And your friends, the people sitting nearby you next to you right now, who laughed with you, cried with you, maybe even crammed for tests with you the night before a big one. Those relationships matter. They help shape who you are, So as you head out into the world, remember, life isn't about climbing to the top alone. It's about lifting each other up along the way. Be someone who roots for others. Be someone who says, I've got you, and means it. Because science shows us that in mutualism, when they thrive, so do you. Class of 2025, the world needs your ideas, your courage, your creativity, but most importantly, your kindness. Thank you for letting me be a part of your story. I am so incredibly proud of who you are, and even more excited to see who you're becoming. Congratulations, class of 2025. Be kind to one another, stay curious about the world around you, and never, ever forget, it is a great day to be a Hawk. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball is a Maryland native and resident of Columbia for more than 20 years. He made history as the youngest council chairperson and first African-American county executive in Howard County history. He is an innovative leader who remains dedicated to ensuring our communities are safe, strong, and accessible for all. Howard County continues to be a regional, national, and global leader as County Executive Ball continues to champion education, environmental conservation, economic development, the health and well-being of our residents, and investments in public safety. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Calvin Ball.
Thank you. Please give Mr. Clifford another big round of applause. In Still I Rise, Maya Angelou writes, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise." High school graduation marks a significant milestone in every young person's life. A rite of passage, it is the beginning of one chapter and it is the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a new in the book of life. To the families and friends of our graduates, through your love, belief, and steadfast nurturing support, you have helped these young hawks sitting before us today, anxiously awaiting to flip their tassel, complete this chapter in their lives. You've helped them rise and you've helped them soar. Your investment in their education and their future has been truly remarkable, and we are absolutely thrilled to see their achievements and honored to celebrate this special day with you. Best wishes for your graduates' next chapter, and from one parent to another, please know the tassel is worth the hassle. To our educators, thank you for the dedication, guidance, and unwavering support you've shown these young people through the years. Your wisdom and mentorship have helped shape their academic journey and future and made a lasting impact on their education and their lives. You've helped them grow as a person, inspired them to believe in themselves and their dreams, and you've helped them rise. Thank you for all that you've done and continue to do for our students. And finally, to our graduates. As you prepare to ink the final lines of your public education chapter, please accept my sincerest congratulations on this momentous achievement. You've done it. You have written your way through the trials and tribulations of high school life and turned them into triumphs. I know that you will take all that you've learned and gained these past 4 years to overcome challenges, conquer obstacles, and achieve great things as you leave your mark on this world and make it better. Let your vision stay clear, your wings steady, and your path your own. Soar boldly. This world is wide open and it's waiting for you. Congratulations, River Hill class of 2025. Best wishes in your next chapter, and know that you are loved, you have, and you will continue to rise.
Thank you, Dr. Ball, for sharing your sentiments with the class of 2025. Good afternoon, family, friends, distinguished guests, River Hill staff, and most importantly, the reason we're all here, the class of 2025. Let's take a moment to acknowledge those who helped get us here today. Your teachers, your administrators, and you've had plenty, your school counselors and school staff, and most importantly, your families. My name is John DeFato, and I am the proud principal of River Hill High School. And to be honest, it still feels a bit weird saying that. As some of you may know, my journey as an educator began here at River Hill High School. First as a student teacher, who was then lucky enough to get hired teaching at the same school. I taught and coached at River Hill for 8 years, and after spending some time away at some other schools, I now have the incredible honor of standing before you as your principal. Coming back to River Hill feels like returning home. Much is the same. The paint color around the building, still not in our school colors. The baseball diamond layout. Miss Shannon in room 254, Miss Waters in 142. Walking the halls, sometimes it feels like I never left. But like any homecoming, it's not exactly the same as when I left. River Hill has changed. Some of the staff has changed. The students have changed. Even the outdoor sign has changed, finally. The school I knew as a novice educator has evolved. New faces, new programs, new challenges. And in my time away from River Hill, I've also changed. And in that change, I've found meaning and growth. For all the experiences that led to this moment, I am deeply grateful. And the thread that ties it all together is the knowledge that change, while sometimes uncomfortable, is what shapes us. And as someone who thrives on routine and order, I know how uncomfortable change can be. I was the kid in school who had a minor anxiety attack anytime the teacher changed the seating chart. And if my parking spot was taken in the morning, the day was ruined. If there's one word that describes your journey to this point, it's change. The willingness to embrace change is a life skill, and you've already proven that you have it. Think about it. During your time in high school, you had to navigate 3 principals in 4 years, not to mention multiple assistant principals, each coming with new procedures, rules, and ways of doing things. You've had to deal with the change in the school start times. And how can we forget about the cell phone policy implemented mid-year? In a world where change is the only constant, the ability to accept and adapt to change makes you incredibly well equipped for the next chapter in your life. You've shown that change is something to be met with curiosity, flexibility, and courage. You've learned how to pivot, how to adjust, and how to keep moving even when the map changed and the path forward wasn't always clear. So here's my advice to you. Don't be afraid of change, and don't just accept change, but rather lean into it. Let it shape you, sharpen you, and show you what you're capable of. Don't be afraid to be uncomfortable. We are usually the most uncomfortable just when we are about to grow. As you move forward into the next chapter, whether it's college, the workforce, the military, or something completely different, remember this. The same adaptability and strength that brought you to this moment will carry you through all the moments to come. And before I wrap up, I just want to take a moment to thank you, the class of 2025, for a truly wonderful year. You have made my first year as principal memorable. You have made it easy to get up and come to work every day. You impress me, and I know you're going to do amazing things. Class of 2025, the world is waiting for your boldness, your creativity, and your ability to rise to any challenge. Keep embracing change, not just as something that needs to be dealt with, but something that will help you grow. Congratulations, graduates. We are proud of you and can't wait to see what you do next. Dr. Lin Feng Chen and Mr. William Barnes, as principal of River Hill High School, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland High School diploma, a certificate of completion, a certificate of attendance, or a certificate of achievement. As superintendent of the Howard County Public School System, Bill Barnes has prioritized the development of a new strategic direction for the school system, establishing a collective commitment to being a great school system for all. He is a dedicated educator who has committed his entire career to enhancing educational outcomes for all students. Superintendent Barnes has demonstrated his commitment to including families and communities as critical partners of a student's development. Superintendent Barnes is passionate about collectively building a legacy of excellence in Howard County that empowers and prepares every student to fearlessly pursue their dreams. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Mr. Barnes.
Well, good afternoon, graduates, families, guests, educators, and everyone in attendance and watching online to celebrate the accomplishments of this amazing class of 2025. Let's give them a big round of applause one more time. I can't wipe the smile off my face because I stand here looking into the eyes of our collective future, the future that has you leading us. And I gotta say, the future looks really, really bright. So thank you for what you're about to do for our world. As I reviewed the achievements from this class, several highlights stood out. There were 15 National Merit Scholarships finalists. Congratulations to those finalists. 12 seniors have had their original research published in either a professional journal or conference. Congratulations. And the boys' soccer team became state champions. Well done. You should all be proud of what you've accomplished individually, and more importantly, what you've accomplished together. Because you know that you didn't get here alone. And so I want to express my appreciation for everyone here today, especially your parents, guardians, and family members, especially our school staff, friends, and leaders on this stage. There are so many people who've had a hand in your success, and we are all here together as your biggest cheerleaders. As I was preparing for today, I thought about my own senior year, and yes, that was back in the 1900s. Anybody else go to school in the 1900s? Yeah, there's a couple of us here, yeah. There was a poster next to my desk in Miss Romanowski's English 12 classroom that still resonates with me today. The poster featured a poem from Ralph Waldo Emerson that is titled, "To Laugh Often and Much." Emerson offered in that poem an alternative definition for what it means to be successful in life. As an assignment in that class, I had to write a summary of that poem, tying Emerson's definition of success to my own ideas at the time. And I wrote, "To be successful, I need to, 1, laugh often and enjoy as many moments as I can surrounding myself with people that I enjoy spending time with. 2, be genuine, honest, and caring to every person I meet and try to find the best in others along the way. 3, earn the respect of my most honest critics through kindness and competency, and eliminate those from my inner circle who do not have my best interest at heart. And finally, try every day to leave the world a better place, because part of being successful is knowing that even one life has breathed easier because I have lived." As a student, a teacher, a father, and even now as a superintendent, I still think about those markers of success each and every day. They've served to guide my decisions, they've helped to keep me grounded, and ensured that my priorities don't stray from what's most important. And what's most important in my professional life is you. To the class of 2025, I say, go make your mark. Don't be a passenger on your journey, be the driver. laugh often, be honest, be kind, and do something each and every day that makes our world a little bit better place. Embrace those virtues, and you will open doors that generate your own opportunities for success. And then all of us who have helped you to get to this point in your journey will continue to applaud as we watch you take flight. Congratulations, graduating Hawks. Principal DeFado, before the thousands of individuals in attendance here at Meriwether Post Pavilion and the thousands more watching virtually, I proudly accept the graduates of the River Hill High School class of 2025. Congratulations. And now I'm honored to introduce Board of Education member, Board Vice Chair, Dr. Lifeng Chen.
Good afternoon, River Hill graduates and families and educators. Today, we come together to celebrate the class 2025, a class that did not just face challenges, but also define what it means to be resilient. Think back on the journey that brought us here. The global pandemic, tough exams, fierce competitions, uncertain pandemic choices, and the moments of the fear, and sometimes even doubt from within. In those moments, we have a choice. And time again, we choose to believe, I can keep going, I can try again, I can do this. I can doesn't mean we always know the answer. It doesn't mean we never stumble. But it doesn't mean we believe in growth. We believe in the effort, and we believe in change. There are times we are lifted by encouragement, and the times we face silence, even judgment. Some of us were doubted because of how we look, where we come from, and who we are, and simply because we were different. To that, I want to say this. Do not accept the definitions others try to place on you. The most dangerous defeat is not the one that others give to you, it's the one you give yourself. So I challenge you. When someone says, you can't, answer with, I can. And even when the outcome is uncertain, if you give your all, you never truly lose. I also challenge you to be that voice for someone else. Be the person who reminds others of their strengths when they've forgotten it. Because when others rise, we all rise. The strength of a great society is not measured by how high the highest climb, but by how well we lift those at the bottom. Along our journey, we will have the moments of the strength and the moments of struggle. We are and will always be connected in a world that's smaller than we think. Today, we graduate into a world that is uncertain, but it's also full of promise. Progress is really a straight line. It zigs and zags. So to the class of 2025, whatever path you take, hold tight to your effort, your hope, and your voice. And above all, the power of I can. Without further ado, please come to the stage and get your diploma. Go fly, Hawks. Thank you. Congratulations.
Before we begin with the awarding of the diplomas, I would like to remind everyone to please hold your applause until each and every one of our graduates has been recognized. Additionally, please refrain from using noisemakers so that all of our graduates' names can be heard. It is important to us that each graduate and their family have an opportunity to hear their name as they receive their diploma. Life Touch Photography will take an official photograph of each graduate, so we ask that you please remain seated throughout the ceremony so that every audience member can see the entire time. Thank you.
Dr. Chen, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Mrs. Dale Arthurton, Central Office. James Andrew John Arthurton. Miss Elizabeth Stratmater, Appleton Elementary School. Josephine Morgan Brannon. Mrs. Judy DeMassey, Oakland Mills Middle School. Cameron John DeMassey. Mrs. Jivan Khalid, Pointers Run Elementary School. Josel Khalid. Ms. Farah Ahmed, Appleton High School. Ayub Omar Khan. Dr. Yoon Liu, former Board of Education. Emma Liu Liu. Mrs. Jennifer Lubitz, River Hill High School. Natalie Jules Lubitz. Mrs. Penny Liu, Appleton High School. Carlton Liu. Mrs. Barbara Oros, Fulton Elementary School, Gavin John Oros. Mr. Lewis Robertson Jr., Running Brook Elementary School, Lewis Robertson III. Mrs. Dulce Sweetie, River Hill High School, Adam Hamid Sweetie. Mrs. Rachel Toulis, Dayton Oaks Elementary School, Kate Elizabeth Toulis. Mrs. Mary Urban, Fulton Elementary School, Matthew John Urban. Rishabh Jain. Sharon Sai Bala. Sarah Rahman Khan. Ariella Kyla Schulterbrandt. Rahul Kumar Goyal. Michael Parker Gerdes. Sunny Wu. Thomas Kanyi Lee. Oludara Adoma Asante. Brielle Lacroix Braid. Gina Kaur Dhaliwal. Annie Chi Jia. Adele Marie Lair. Jonathan Hershey McCrell. Blaine Solomon McConan. Misha Noel Narangi. Margaret Gertrude Orlovsky. Joanna Ruby Serguner. Danica Nicole Takovich. Austin Minghan Zhang. Nathaniel Abi. Matthew Thomas Abraham. Olia Christelle Abraham. Oludayu Adeolo Jaden Abu. Emmanuel Inakenya Achuru. Bernard Chief Ajay Ababio. Bennett Nana Ajay Ababio. Zachary James Graham Agnant. Stephanie Catherine Albert. Aliyah Zara Ali. Carolina Cariseth Alfonso. Alexander Zachary Alston. Lucas Tianchong An. Caitlin Sarah Anderson. Sophia Way Anderson. Erin Leah Anderson Bass. Samuel Richard Anteville. Brennan David Arojo. Cade Joseph Ardolini. Miriam Rose Auerbach. Sadet Avsar. Michael Noah Ayers. Aryan Bobber. Gilda Yamiche Yenbon Babila. Krish Shyam Balani.
Prem Shyam Balani. Caitlin Elizabeth Ball. Quinlan Gabriel Ballou. Morgan Angie Bow. Luis Fernando Barker. Kalina Bassnet. Sahej Singh Batra. Oscar Alejandro Bautista Melian. Dylan Michael Benna. Mark John Berg. Madison Marie Berge. Gabrielle Marie Bergstrom. Brooke Ann Berlin. Reina Isabel Berrios Oyoa. Vade Bethy. Justin Wayne Bishop. Eva Grace Blanco. Jonathan David Bloom. Darian Owusu Boydu. Kaylee Kotler Bogard. Nana Ya Adanse Bona. Rachel Mingzu Bowers. Elizabeth Reese Bruning. Kamaria Adia Buckley. Isabella Maria Bundy Garcia. Emma Elizabeth Burke. Michael Joseph Bush. Ishan Busiretti. Julia Patricia Depositario Cabakar. Jonathan Sy. Carson Burrows Campbell. Tyler Evan Campbell. Jonathan Alexander Carney Alice. Xavier Aaron Cazot. Satara Suthan Chakamathathil. Maya Yun Chan. Ethan Jacob Chang. Shrihan Chowdhury. Maha Hassan Chowdhury. Diamond Jade Cheeks. Cora Cheer. Alice Han Chen. Andrew Chen. Estelle Zihan Chen. Richard Fan Cheng. Thomas James Cressa Chung. Danielle Elizabeth Chung. Catherine Hannah Cho. Wafiq Ahmed Chowdhury. Karel Ryan Clement. Nathan Joseph Connors. Natalie Evelyn Faith Cook. Nikki Gabriel Cortez. Charles Forbes Craig. Malini Anika Cantharia Dalal. Finley John Dolgowitz Valmer. Anderson Gerard Dang. Cleon Edwin Davis Jr. Aziz Mortaza Dawood. Michael Joseph D. Max Gerard Deulius. John Connor DeLisi. Elena Serra Demir. Zuleha Sena Demir. Patrick Deng. Ashley Elizabeth Dolph. Garrett Joseph Donnelly. Lola Jocelyn Doty. Maxwell Luis Doty. Morgan Elizabeth Downing. Timothy Ezekiel Dye. Carolyn Ann Zubak. Daniel Vladimir Zubak. Mohammed Khaled Amira. Elif Erbudak. Mark Corey Faustin. Ryan Patrick Ferrer. James Julian Fedorov. Caitlin Annabelle Foote. Owen James Fitzgerald Frazier.
Anjali Gungalam. Chloe Mintu Garcia Zamor. Liam Joseph Gardner. John Anthony Genovese. Charles Holden Gerber. Alexandra Viviana Guess. Kyle Mullenix Gettier. Adiv Guman. Robert Gordon Gervin. Zachary Diaz Glass. Noel Jakob Goitam. Neil Gotori. Keegan Matthew Graves. Elena Grecu. Ryan Charles Green. Calvin J. Grove. Akil Gurram. Marcus Paul Hadid. Miriam Fatima Heather. Priya Rebecca Honda. Jackson Dean Hardman. Carly Lynn Hart. Connor Scott Hartzell. Fahad Hassan Hashmi. Aya Ihab Hassan. Connor John Hawthorne. Roger Ha. Kai Raymond Hefner. Abigail Morgan Heineman. Jordan Naeem Hennessy. Isabella Sukan Hildreth. Ian Xavier Hilliard. Brandon Jalen Ho. Nicholas Hong. Tala Hraki. Chahang Shin. Ella Yuen Hu. Katie Wong. James Yan Hu. Bella Sen Hines. Fatima Irfan. Deepti Sarah Jackson. Sachin Neeraj Johnny. Ranuki Thanara Jailath Arachi. Lauren Faith G. Logan Ye G. Christopher Jinu Zhang. Akanksha Karangi. Rahul Parag Karmakar. Amadeus Mukalu Kayasavira. Odile Emily Dovia Kayasavira. Adala Kanal. Salam Derajo Kifle. Henry Youngu Kim. Jason Kim. Catherine Sung-un Kim. Matthew Huang Kim. Timothy Ju-young Kim. Nicholas Duran Kogut. Therese Margaret Corty. Caitlin Alyssa Kraus. Danielle Christina Kwan. Catherine Elizabeth Lacey. Lawrence LaGuardia. Hannah Huilin Lei. Bowden Lee. Ethan Youngha Lee. Catherine Soyoung Lee. Barbara Lumbass. Owen Alexander Lee. Wei Young Lee. Brian Lin. Stephen Matthew Loft. Cameron Elizabeth Lowe. Adelina Setsko-Lukanoff. Malina Lee. Sydney Catherine Lynett. Akuloso Machinjili. Ryan Patrick McPhee. Angela Mulla.
Nikhil Naidu Maravula. Max Anthony Martinez. Dylan George Matthew. Rachel Marianne Matthew. Hanan Matsubara. Balpreet Singh Mata. Alana Ryan Matthias. Charlotte Grace McGeehan. Samantha Bell McGowan. Clara Maxine McKnight. Trenton Eugene McNeil. Andrew Yuejung May. Timothy Mark Meyer. Alexander Vasilios Mikos. Karis Miller. Sanjanette Tanya Miller. Joseph William Montgomery. Tajwar Morshed. Monasola Oluwanifemi Motoni. Khalid Tomi Mumuni. Armita Nafisi. Ria Pramitha Nair. Shriyans Reddy Nareddy. Baraka Moinji Duritu. Joshua Lawrence Newman. Victoria Nathiro Nunga. Jay Wen. Teo Daniel Nguyen. Elijah Patrick O'Hara. Denobi William Offerum. Daniel Ohadi. George Tavin O. Robinson Tejun Om. Owen Best Omareji. Frederick William Orlovsky. Zoe Lynn Pachoka. Raymond Josiah Pages. Kanishk Vrishank Paul. Simran Pandya. Eric Jinjay Park. Karis Hayung Park. Kirsten Lily Parapinski. Naima Yusuf Patel. Suhani Rakesh Kumar Patel. Oscar Alexander Pena. Ariel Josue Pena Rivera. Gary Pung. Ella Mia Pham. Lily Hayden Podilov. Seth Evan Podilov. Jacob Dylan Petoskey. Mahogany Powell. Anthony Charles Przicki. Anish Nagasai Puranam. Anuhia Mokambika Puranam. Ananya Chian. Lucy Chian. Victoria Manghua Chin. Christian Eduardo Amaya. Shri Ravella. Natalia Airly Reed. Jose Javier Reyes del Pozo. Diego Reyes Garcia. Amira Dariana Rhodes. Caitlin Riley Rebus. Evelyn Edith Rose. Samuel Lewis Rotter. Elise Marie Runzer. Evelyn Grace Runzer. Hassan Tanvir Saeed. Hashir Syed Salahuddin. Victoria Ann Salacru. Maya Lynn Sanyal. Elijah Edwin Safanuru. Caitlin Joy Saurich. Zoe Sophia Shadnitsky. Shane Crawford Schreckengast. Shamitha Raga Shashadri.
Yusuf Ibrahim Shabazz. Dev Sanjay Shah. Dia Dharmesh Shah. Zain Shah. Eveline Albert Shazad. Sahil Shamsi. Ananya Sharma. Trishima Sharma. Hannah Sinyu Shen. Olivia Yinsao Shim. James Daniel Sigwarth. Saviha Semendik. Bhavjot Singh. Pranav Singh. Gannon Jeffers Smith. Cole Aiden Spees. Amelia Grace Egan Stevens. Thomas James Stewart. Ahil Ahmed Syed. Taylor Margaret Talbot. Sania Tanvir. Zara Fatima Thacker. Andrew Varkey Therakan. Katarina Marie Thompson. Kula Blessing Thompson. Ishan Neil Tilva. Alex William Toon. Mariesa Marifer Torres Hernandez. Evan Scott Trost. Chimamanda Paris Unegbu. Tej Gandhi. Samuel Asencha Van Ert. Jonas Perry Van Kirk. Daniela Vargas Umana. Gabriel Rene Vasquez. Maya Victoria Vasquez. Sergio Marcelo Vasquez II. Moria Vemuganti. Evan Ryan Vilk. Bhavika Grover Vias. Alex Wong. Amanda Wong. Mateo Alexander Washington. Dylan Crystal Watson. Tia Jer Weimer. Catherine Marie Whitney. Giselle Rain Williams. Daniel Wilson. Taylor Ryan Wilson. Tina Tien Wong. David Lawrence Wood. Andrew Strong. Allison Zhu. Kevin Zhao Zhu. Winston William Yao. Irina Abigail Yaren. Michael Alexander Yaren. Alexander John Yarusovic. Alan Ying. Lydia Esther Yu. Alyssa Lauren Young. Emily Eileen Zagnet. Adam Dai Zhang. Aiden Xingyao Zhang. Jinyu Zhang. Joy Zhang. Julia Zhang. Gavin Han Zhao. Caitlin Zhao. Jiakshu Zhou. Alexander Haoming Zhu. Eric Zhuang. Danielle Noah Zervi. It is my pleasure to introduce Sunny Wu and Thomas Lee. To lead the class of 2025 in the senior tradition.
Congratulations, River Hill class of 2025.
It is our honor to lead you in the symbolic turning of the tassels that finalizes our time as River Hill seniors. Please stand.
Start with your tassel on the right, and on the count of 3, we'll turn them together to the left, marking the moment we become graduates. Ready? 1, 2,
3. Congratulations to the class of 2025.